you have to apologize. We're going through different technical difficulties. This is something that everyone is going through, learning how to navigate and attend virtual hiring events. Give me one moment. All right, thank you, everyone. Really appreciate it. This is new to everyone attending virtual hiring events. This is unprecedented times all of us are going through in regards to just dealing with life and looking for employment opportunities. Today we are going to do an overview of the Carolina virtual hiring event and how to navigate this particular platform. This platform is hosted by a company, an IT company called Premier. They have been very successful within the last several months in regards to virtual hiring events using this particular platform. Initially, what we're going to do, I will overview the PowerPoint presentation, and towards the end, I will also review with you links on how you can review this on your own time using YouTube. This is a unique and awesome platform that you will be reviewing today, and a unique and awesome virtual hiring event between North Carolina and South Carolina work centers. We're going to get started today. Unless anyone have any questions, everyone should be muted. If you do have any questions, at the bottom left, there is a chat box. You can pose or present your questions there. Myself, Kimberly Munn, is the chairperson. The co-chairperson on this is Ashley Rudolph. We've been working together, putting together this PowerPoint, and hopefully you will enjoy. We're going to get started. Initially, you will see the Carolinas virtual hiring event, and then the next slide, and I'm not sure if you all can see that because I'm also looking at my PowerPoint. We're going through some technical difficulties here, and hopefully we can get the PowerPoint reloaded. All right. And thank you for being patient. This is new to all of us, navigating on technical platforms, different platforms. Everyone may have been on Zoom, GoToMeet, Google Meets. This is CenturyLink, so it is a new phase of learning. On here, on this particular slide, how to register. And most of you all may have already registered. You all also will get a copy of the PowerPoint. But on this particular slide, how to register, this is the portal, premiervirtual.com. This is where you will actually register for the virtual hiring event. Once you click on the link, you will have to put your name, your email, phone number, and please make sure that you do have a PDF version of your resume. It will not accept a Word document. As you can see, it has email address. You will place your email address on there, and everyone, please make sure you have a professional email. It is very important because there will be employers that may want to chat with you or even conduct a virtual hiring or a virtual chat with you. You do want to present yourself in a professional manner. Once you put your email in there, you're going to hit next. You will put your first name, your last name. Please make sure you put a phone number so if the recruiter wants to contact you, and they can contact you on that same day. You definitely want to have a phone number for them to reach you. Also, you want to create a password and confirm that password. And please remember remember your password. And then you want to click on Create Account. And as you can see, it says Resume PDF only. You can upload your resume, and I would suggest putting your phone number on there. Normally, I would not suggest putting a personal phone number or your cell phone number on the resume, but on this one so that the recruiters can follow up with you if they would like to put your phone number. Also, this is one thing here. You always remember to choose Create Account. And when you create the account, I always suggest individuals to write your information down because it's so easy to forget things. We have so many different passwords, from your personal password to your bank password, but you want to make sure that you put a password and remember all your information. Also, just to let you know, there may be some questions because we do have veterans that will be attending. There may be some questions on there such as this one. Are you a veteran? You will click yes or no. And how did you hear about this event? You do want to put information on there of how you heard about the event, which also helps us to know if we reached out to you, if you found out from a friend. It's just good information for us to have as well, and to just follow up with those entities that you found out about this event. Also, once you do that, there is register at the bottom right-hand side. You want to make sure you click register. Also, once you click register, it will take you to this next slide. As you can see on this slide here, you can upload a photo. However, if you upload a photo, please make sure it is a professional photo. This is a career fair or a virtual hiring event, and recruiters can actually look at you, see your picture. You also can view your resume. You can edit your profile, and then My Events. Now, My Events is quite unique because we're in COVID-19 phase, but even before COVID-19, there was virtual hiring events, but there are more now, and you could be attending more than one hiring event in one day if they're using this platform, and you can see different hiring events at the same time and visit. So you're actually walking through a virtual hiring event as if you were getting in your car, going to one, and then you finish with one hiring event, and then you get in your car and you go to another. Same thing, but you're in one place. It's virtual. This is so fun and very interesting in taking us into the 21st century in regards to how employers and recruiters interview and hire. Also on this slide, you will see where you can look to see where you put your first name, and this is basically verifying the information that you put in is correct. Also, you can change your password at any time, and you can review or view your resume. At the same time, you can upload the resume on this particular screen as well. Now, once you've completed all that information and you reviewed, this is the fun part. You will see in the green in the middle of the slide, it says Go to Lobby. At this point, you are ready to go into the lobby of the virtual hiring event. We get ready to go to the next slide. This is the lobby. The lobby is unique. The lobby has, you will actually, the way you're seeing it on the slide right now, these will be companies. The company names will be there, and you can click on each one of those boxes, but you're going to do it one at a time. And they're mostly, in some hiring events, it will be companies, it could be by industry, but with our hiring event, it will be company names. They will be in block formation. They will have their name in those blocks with their website information, and you will click on one of those company blocks, and that will take you into that particular company. As you see, here are some examples of some of the companies. That's not the ones that are going to attend our career fair, but this just gives you a visual where you see Marriott International, Vail Resort, it's Premier Virtual. That's the company that's actually hosting this. This is their website in their virtual hiring platform. But you would click on one of those blocks or squares, and then it would take you to the actual company or employer. Let me put it that way. All right. When you click on it, on the square of that company, this is how it will look. It will have, you want to read that organization's bio. I'm hoping that everyone can see that. It's up under the big P that's in a circle. That company will have information about themselves. You can review the job vacancies. Also, I can't see it on here, but you see in the bottom right-hand side it says Chat Now. That's an opportunity for you to be able to chat. Now, just to let you know, once you're in the company's square or you have attended that particular company lobby, a recruiter will pop up and ask you how you're doing or how can they help you. That's where you would put Chat Now. And as you can see, if you clicked on that organizational bio, that gives you information about that particular company. And the bio could be what their culture is, what the position is as well. It just gives you more information about that particular company. It's always good to review that information as well. It would also give you information about the history, the different departments within a particular company. And you can also click, I showed you on the previous 2 tabs, the job vacancies. And this is good because it lets you know how many vacancies are available, what cities they're in, and give you job details about it. You always want to review the job details and make sure it matches what your experience is or transferable skills, because at that particular point, that recruiter may be reaching out to you. How can they help you? What are you interested in? And you can do a chat with them as well in regards to how your employment experience matches up with that particular job description or job details. And this gives a little bit more information on it. There's the job title, the city, how many vacancies are available, and then the salary. Now, I'm not quite sure if everyone is going to disclose that information on there, but this is how a lot of the companies put their information out there for you to see. And actually, if you notice at the top right-hand side, if that is a position that you are interested in, even though you uploaded your resume previously, at this point, the top right-hand side says in the green, submit resume. You can actually submit your resume to that particular company or for that particular position. Recruiters will be reviewing resumes at the same time. This is part of that chat piece on there. It says, I'm trying to look on here. On the right-hand side, it says hello, and that's where the recruiter will start introducing themselves to you. It's always great to let them know that you're interested in a position, or if you just browsing around, you're looking, you're just interested in the company, you want to learn more about the company. And this is a one-on-one chat. And this is very important because some virtual hiring events, when you chat, everyone sees your chat. This particular hiring or platform, when you chat, it's one-on-one with that recruiter or that company's representative. That is so important. So they are dedicated to you and you only at that moment. And that's your point in time to connect with that recruiter. On this particular slide here, you can always go back and look at information. It's like going back to the lobby. And if you notice on the slide, it has company training video. Not every company will have that information. This platform is user-friendly to the job seeker and to the employer. The employer can upload information. You can click on it to see whether or not they have a training video, and it may not be called company training video. It may be a video of just a day-to-day work-life environment at that particular company. It's up to the employer to what they want to upload in that particular area that says company training video. This is giving you everything about that particular company in a virtual setting. And if you notice, on the previous screen, if you had noticed, on the right-hand side, it says back to the lobby. If you're done with that particular company, you can always click on back to the lobby and then take you back to the home page, to the lobby, where it would have the squares or the name of the other companies in which you wish to visit. This is going back to the chat like with Marriott International. What will happen is if you do a chat, also, if the recruiter wants to reach out to you, or if they do reach out to you, where it says Premier Virtual up underneath Marriott International, you will hear a ding or you will hear something on your phone in regards to that recruiter or company's representative. They're reaching out to you. So they may want to schedule an appointment with you or just do a little bit more chat. And you can actually chat with more than one company at a time. That's what's unique about this. So if one company dings you, you can write a chat, but then another company will ding you, you can chat with them. You can interchangeably chat with 2 to 3 different companies at the same time, or recruiters. And this brings you back to the lobby. And it was a short PowerPoint because it's very user-friendly to navigate this particular platform. And what we have provided with you is a live demo link. I just reviewed the PowerPoint, but the live demo link is awesome. The links are right here to preview the booth. There is a gentleman who is presenting this. He's a recruiter. And this platform was designed by recruiters for recruiters. So they give an insight on how to navigate from the time a person walks into the hiring event, just as if you were walking into a face-to-face hiring event. This is very important. I'm passionate about this because I have also worked as a recruiter and with a staffing company. This is very easy to navigate. It's fun to go through. I suggest everyone look at the live demo link, and we also have a link for the chat demo. It's very short, but it gives you an overview and very good information on how to chat with that recruiter or company representatives. With that, does anyone have any questions? We're going to move on to the best practices, and I'm going to turn it over to my co-chairperson in regards to this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we collaborated on this PowerPoint, but one of the best practices, and it's no different if you were going face-to-face. You're just not walking out your door, getting in your car, going to a hiring event. But it's very important when it's a virtual hiring event, and I'm learning this as well, when I'm on Zoom meetings or chat meetings or go-to meetings, you want to register for the event ahead of time like you all did today. That's very important because there's a lot of times where technical issues come up. You want to research the participating organizations. And also, even though this is a virtual hiring event, this is a collaboration between South Carolina Works and NC Works. So there will be staff available in case anyone have questions in regards to training from the WIOA Workforce Development Training Programs. You also want to make sure to review your resume. Prepare it, make sure it looks professional and neat. Please have professional email addresses. You also want to practice your elevator speech, which is 30 seconds of why you're interested in a particular position. Please know ahead of time, and we know everyone is looking for employment, but you should have some ideas what type of employment you're looking for, and it's always good to practice with someone or practice in the mirror. Because right now, when it's virtual, you're up close. It's like you're being on television. So it's quite fun going through this and learning. I was just talking with a friend of mine yesterday in regards to virtual hiring events, and I'm part of a Toastmasters. And I'm used to going to a Toastmasters club, and basically what that is, practicing your speaking skills, getting the ums and ahs out of the way, making sure that you present your ideas clearly and succinctly. But now everything is virtual. So you have to be presentable. You have to make sure the lighting is correct. You don't want any noise in the background. So you do want to go over this whole process and make sure that everything is on point, just like a newscaster or a journalist on television. And the last point on there, make sure your technology is set up and ready to go. That is a very, very important point, as we even practiced this several times, Ashley and I, and we still come into some technical issues. But you know what? Everything works out for the best. Does anyone have any questions? Okay, I see that Elizabeth had a question. Is there information on the companies that are expected to participate so we may plan how to use our time effectively? We do have some companies available. There's companies, I believe, that still may be coming on board. But we can make sure, Elizabeth, that you get a copy of the company. I hope everyone put their email address when they registered, because I'm not sure exactly who referred you all, or you just got on the works line if you were referred to this, but we'll make sure that everyone get a copy of the link and information. You're welcome. Are there any other? Okay. Yes, we can include the PowerPoint as well. Yes, the PowerPoint is a good tool to use. I've reviewed the video, the YouTube video myself. It is quick, but it's very thorough. Also, after the virtual hiring event, you do want, the best practice is reaching out to the employers you spoke with and send them a thank you note. It is always important, because when I was going to job fairs or hosting job fairs, one of the best things that I've done was, while I was talking to the person, I asked them their name and I wrote it down and asked for their email address, if they allow you to get the email address. But you always want to thank them while you're in the chat, as well as if you were in person, to thank them, and if they have an email address or what is their name, so that when you do reach out to them, you remember them. And also, in your chat, you want to mimic the same thing that you would do in a professional way, face-to-face. So you always want to remember that person that you spoke with. There may be something that they said that really sparked a passion with you, and it's always good to say, well, thank you. I remember you telling me this. I was really excited about this position when you mentioned this particular task. I have this particular experience. And thank you, Anna. Really appreciate it. Yes, it was a lot of work Ashley and I put together on this, but it was a lot of fun. Are there any other questions? And what I will do is also, I will put my contact information in case anyone has any questions. We always like for our job seekers to be well prepared. With that, if there are no more questions, we will end this. And I wish you all the best in your endeavors. And make sure you smile.